Go Time TV, Go Time TV. What's going on, man? We got the one and only amazing Chico in the building. Chico The Leo, Mr. Pac Jam himself. What up, Pop?
What's going on, Mike?
Chillin', man. All right, now I know you ain't never did this.
I never did an interview, period. And I always said if I'm going to do an interview, I might as well do it with my kids.
For sure. I'm saying I'm on it. This is I told some people for past months this is gonna be and forever be my favorite interview. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I got questions. The people got questions, but I want to start because although you have what they call their longevity, right?
Yes, sir.
But you started with SMDJs.
Yeah, South Miami DJs, Tiny Head, Brown, Tiny Head, Boo Brown. Well, Brother Brown, James T, Slick B, all those good people. Now,
how do you even get into DJing? Like, because that's with hip hop you got rapping, DJing, breakdance, and graffiti. So, with DJing being one of the main elements of the culture, how does that even be? Like, what's the start of that?
Well, I was always listening to music. I was always into music. You know, at my younger days, when I was a kid. 10, 9, 10, 11, 12, so I used to be recording music. Like a good song on the radio. Back then we had cassettes where we was recording the best song off the radio that was being played right then. I recorded it and I play it back, like DJing to it myself, in my room. All by myself. I always stayed to myself and just I was just like more of a homeboy, like a mama's boy, a homeboy, whatever when you call it.
Homebody,
I just stayed home and stayed to myself, and that's how I just love music, and I got into loving music even more and more and more, and finally got a break when I used to be going around Tiny Head them, when it was help doing the speakers, lifting the speakers and stuff, when I was young.
Yeah.
They used to be doing the dances down south, Richmond Heights, Goose, Mays Junior High. That was my first time I ever got on the microphone. Big T gave me an opportunity to get on the microphone at the age of 12. I got on at Mays Junior High inside the gym, and from that point on, boom, I was on the mic ever since.
A lot of the legends start with carrying the crates, you know what I'm saying? So carrying the speakers, so you definitely paid your dues with that. So once you get your first taste of what this DJing life is like, from there okay, this is what I want to do. So all right, you go from carrying the speakers, carrying the crates, now you actually behind the mic.
Behind the mic, partying and having fun.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say DJ entertaining. DJing is you mixing and you scratching, you backing the record up.
Okay.
I was entertaining. I was like I'm on stage performing. You know what I'm saying? I'm performing with this song. I'm doing my thing. I'm having fun.
Okay.
I'm a whole different person once I get once I get on behind the mic. I'm somebody else. It's like I'm like Superman. But off that mic, I'm in the library. I'm all to myself. But once I get behind the mic, it's a whole nother person now.
Now, how do you go from South Miami DJs to Ghetto style DJs?
Well, Ghetto style DJs. I went from Ghetto style DJs because I used to be at the we, like I said, we did all the South Miami DJs was going from the south and the north. We wasn't just down south DJs. We was DJing down south. We were DJing up north, Africa, at like different schools, Edison and the place that they used to have on 62nd. Like I forgot what the name of that was, a warehouse or something. Okay. We used to be there, but we used to be both ends. South Miami DJs was very well known, like was the #1 DJ. Because they used to have DJ awards, and we used to come out first a lot of times. Going against out doing some of the top DJs, top DJ groups, like Soul Survivor, International DJs, Space Funk DJs. All those guys was back in the days, you know, and it was great as well. You know, it's just that it's just like an award show. You go from a Grammy Award and you picking the first best one. You feel like who's in top, and a lot of the times we came out top. You know, doing the award shows.
Boom. So you already done made the household name with South Miami DJs, and then you get
Ghetto Style DJs. Because I remember Uncle Luke used to come down south.
Okay.
He used to come down south and be at the at some of the parties in South Miami DJ, like at the skate ring. We was at the skate ring, and Luke used to come down there, and Luke used to see me do my thing as well. You know, so when I did leave South Miami DJs after a certain long time. I had been with them years, and then I went on my own at I forgot the name of the place in Miami Garden. They used to call it was a skating ring.
Okay.
You know, so I went there on my own for a minute, and then from that point on, there I went to skating ring in 441. It's called Pac Jam with Luke them. So I got a part of being with Luke. Right, that's when I joined Ghetto Style DJs. When I joined Ghetto Style DJs, that was at the 199 441 Pac Jam skating ring.
So now this is a big Miami debate, especially on Facebook, because they go crazy on Facebook. The debate is, where did the Pac Jam start?
Pac Jam started on 441 199th Street skating ring.
That's where it started.
Yeah, it went from there to we went to our own building, which was Luke Records on 54th Street and 12th Avenue.
So why is it such an argument? Because you'll have it to where some will say, nah, the Pac Jam started once the building moved, and then you have some say, man, no, the Pac Jam started on 199 441.
No, Pac Jam started at 199 441 skating ring. We used to do thing while they skating in that certain time, 12 o'clock, 12:30. We take all the skates, everybody get in the middle, boom, it's party time.
Now, from the skating ring, which was it called the Pac Jam? Or?
Yeah, we called it the Pac Jam. It wasn't called, the skating ring name itself wasn't the Pac Jam. That's just the name we gave it. We gave it the Pac Jam because it was so packed and people couldn't get in. If you didn't get there early, you was locked out because nobody else could get in. So that's why we came up with the name Pac Jam.
And then from there, y'all moved to 54th.
From there we moved to 54th Street, right there in the neighborhood, 54th and 12th. Okay. And then from 54th and 12th, we moved from there to 8400 Northeast 2nd Avenue.
Now you're more so moving into your promoting cap, your business cap, because now you're bringing artists down.
Right.
Okay, so
84. Well, we brought artists on 54. We brought like the Fat Heavy D and the Boys. We brought Heavy D and the Boys there at Pac Jam on 54. We brought a lot of artists over there on 54 as well as we brought majority of the artists that came to 84. 84. But we had to move into a bigger building. But the thing was, in order to get known here in Miami, you had to come through Pac Jam. If you ain't come through Pac Jam, then you wasn't even heard.
Oh.
Yeah, you wasn't heard.
Oh, so this is important.
You didn't come through Pac Jam, You didn't come through Pac Jam, You wasn't nobody here.
So it's almost like a rite of passage.
Yeah. Right.
See, it's important because, of course, you'll hear the Pac Jam being like, the teen disco, the party place, the birth, the Miami-based music, but it's also rite of passage for just hip hop artists that come down.
Pac Jam was like for the weekend. That's how everybody, they look forward to go to Pac Jam the weekend. To come Friday, Saturday, they already know where they was going at. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, like the little groups, the people that hung together over here, the one that hung together here. Man, we going to Pac Jam. So you got so many people snuck out to Pac Jam. that got so many whoopings that because the mama come there and then they say such and such it, and I'll let them in and say yep, yes ma'am, they ready, and then we call them out. You ain't tell your mom where you was going, then that's on you.
Right, that's on you. Right.
So one thing we did, we let them know, okay, your mama come here, we gonna damn sure tell them that you in here.
See, that's important because you'll have Trick when he does interviews. Trick that he'll bring it up. Rick Ross, Trina, they'll bring up how when they were younger, the Pac Jam was definitely was somewhere that they went to every weekend.
Right.
But that's important because of back then. Just that notion of the parents that's having the agreement with the parents, the adults with the adults. It's like there's a notion of respect amongst the culture where, all right, kids not coming here and just being all crazy.
Right, no, the kids was being dropped off by the parents,
That's important.
And the ones that stayed close by, they walked to it, you know what I'm saying? Because it was right in the neighborhood.
Exactly.
But a lot of parents, they dropped their kids off. And they felt good because they know, okay, my kid here, they same thing, got to worry about it, because we was really tight on everything, So no, they had fun. They had a blast.
What would you say is your favorite Pac Jam? 441, 54, or 82nd?
I would say all of them was good because wherever we go, we made a burden. We put our burden. We made our stone there. You know what I'm saying? So, you're gonna remember. Damn, this is where Pac Jam was at. You know what I'm saying? So everywhere that we go, we gave it 100.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we didn't do nothing less than we did to the other spots. So every spot to me was was good. Just to have a spot, just to have some kids where they can go and have a good time.
What happens between? Okay, there's a Pac Jam one day, and then there's no longer a Pac Jam.
Well, what happened there was it was a business move Luke had to make. You know what I'm saying? So he had so many business that he was doing. So it was just a business move that he had to make. And my thing was, I told him, whatever I need to do, let me know so we can move forward.
Okay.
And that was the bottom line. So they had to sell it. If you had to sell it, okay, do what you got to do. Let's move forward. You know what I'm saying? But we don't have our times. We need good times here, so we just go somewhere else. Because we don't have some of everybody inside Pac Jam from Jay-Z, from Jay-Z, Jody, Usher, you name it, we had them. Lil Kim, Junior Mafia, Biggie Small. You know what I'm saying? So everybody that you can think of, they came through Pac Jam. Because like I told you, if you didn't come through Pac Jam, your song wasn't made here. It didn't work here.
Man.
That's the bottom line. If it didn't go through Pac Jam, you didn't come through Pac Jam, it ain't last. It didn't. No, you wasn't recognized.
That's crazy.
So you had to come through, like Scarface. Some of everybody you name, we had. Like not only the rappers, we had R&B artists, like Immature, Betty Wright. Everybody that been in there. Shirley Murdoch back then as well.
These are legends,
man. We had major people like Mystical. You name them, we had them.
And see, that's important because a lot of people always hit a Pac Jam. They think teen disco, they think dance party, but no, that's a staple. It's almost like like in New York they got the tunnel. So like in New York it was like, man, if you haven't been through the tunnel, we ain't really respect you. So it's that same thing. With that being said, that time that you had with Luke as far as in the music industry, because a lot of the times when you see him going through the case, you're right there. So what would be like your favorite times in just being a part of the music industry, you being on the other side of the wall? What's just your perspective on just the game back then and the game like
well,
that?
I learned a lot, a lot from Luke as well. I was his road manager, so I used to go on the road with him everywhere. So, more of his road manager was like a brother.
Okay.
We more like a brother to each other. So, so he was definitely comfortable knowing that I'm right there on the side or right behind them. So that's the difference from having somebody else and having somebody that you know.
Yeah.
Hey, that ain't gonna take from you. I learned a lot, So he did a lot. He had to go through a whole bunch when he went through that situation with the court system and all that. So but it was a lot. But like I say, he did what he had to do, and he believed in what he believed in. Okay. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe in yourself, you're just wasting your time. As simple as that.
Right.
So you got to believe in yourself on what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think that you right and you feel like you right, okay, damn it, you right. That's the bottom line.
That's the bottom line. All right, you got to believe in that. Now, you also going through it as well. You've left, not left, but you've parted ways with the Pac Jam as you know it. You and Luke also parted ways, so the label kind of goes into other hands. Where were you mentally at now? Like, because it's not like you have something that you've been doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you got the Pac Jam gone, so now you got to figure it out. What?
Well, like you say, Luke still got Luke Records. You know what I'm saying? Luke's still doing his thing with Luke Records. He's still doing his thing out on the road with Luke performance. I used to go on the road and be performing with Luke.
So after you Pac Jam, you and Luke was still.
So we did a lot. I did a lot of shows with him. I was in the background doing a lot of the shows with him. Okay. But he's still doing his thing in what we doing now. Like I still do Pac Jam. Because I am Pac Jam.
We got the fucking Pac Jam reunion. And you rock in here. God damn it. Chico, you told me I had the host. But I gotta do some motherfucking song. Come on, let's just stop off this shit right here. Whatever the fuck you wanna do, I'm gonna do. Let's do.
Okay. It wasn't just me at Pac Jam. It was me. I had it was me and JP and Hop. We the one that ran Pac Jam. You know what I'm saying? The Big Hop, Marvelous JP, and me. We the one that that ran the Pac Jam. But still had the other DJs. You had Baby Said. You had G.I. Joe. You had all those other DJs that was there. And it's no difference from they did their thing as well. It's just that when I come on,
put your hands up! Put them up! Put them up! Woo! Get up now!
It's just like the Jackson 5. You got the Jackson 5 doing what they doing, but Michael Jackson's finna show out. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's the same as when I got on. Boom, I'm in this boom. I'm gonna be that Michael Jackson person. So
there we go.
And I drop the bomb and everything else, and entertaining. That's like I say, we entertain. But everybody had their part to do. And they did it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, and it went for a long time, and we still able to do it right now today. I do a reunion. Every now and then we do a reunion. Matter of fact, we get ready to do a Pac Jam reunion cruise. You know what I'm saying? So with JT Money was back in the days. Trick was back in the days. That's how Trick got discovered. Pac Jam. You know what I'm saying? I did a contest to get a record deal with Luke Records. That's how Trick was in the contest, and boom, got his deal made. Rick Ross, we used to come in Pac Jam, do this thing. You know what I'm saying? They was in that crowd. Right. Everybody was in that crowd doing what they was gonna do. And JT, JT Money is that's all you got to say is JT Money. You ain't got to say nothing else. That speak for itself.
That's a fact. Okay, so boom, we on the road with Luke, and then shortly after that comes Grown Folks Night Out.
Yeah, Grown Folks Night Out came on the path of me once I lost my mom. Okay. I lost my mom and your grandmother. Yes. 95. So I quickly come with something to keep her memories. In my mind, in my heart, my system going. That's I come out with the Grown Folks Night Out. To keep me, keep her name as ringing. Right. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. because of her. You know what I'm saying? You know, then I hooked up with the guy, Super Terry T. You know, so I hooked up with him, and that's how we hooked up. I went to go get the Miami Highlight, and it so happened that he already was there doing this karate thing. He was doing this karate thing, so he already had inside connection with the Highlight. So that's one thing led to the other. You know, that's how God works.
Right.
So that's how we come apart and say, no, man, let's do this here. I got this already in my head. Boom, and we'll call it Grown Folks Night Out. And the people was looking for it.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I always play older music all the time for the people, and they was waiting on it. You know what I'm saying? So we did that, and that's how we got Grown Folks Night Out started at the Miami Highlight.
That's crazy, and it's important because prior to Grown Folks Night Out, you're playing more upbeat, up-tempo youth music, right? You're playing everything. Like, I remember when Trick and Slip and Slide had just came out with Take It to the House, and I think he was like one of the first to like have like the actual like the full song before it was like fully on the radio and everything. And then we were doing you were doing Miami Arena that night, and you would debut the song that night. The skate ring, and when you played it, the crowd went crazy. You know, I remember that. So you were very, very much tapped in with the youth, right?
Right.
So now this is not a drastic change, but now this is a completely different crowd.
But it's not only that I was in contact with the youth. We used to do Kitty Jam. Kitty Jam, you know, so we used to do Kitty Jam that was kids that was.
It was like kids night out.
Called Kitty Jam. Yeah. And they was from 2-year-old to 11-year-old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we had bounce houses, and we was giving away computers for the best ones in school. You know, stuff like that. You know, we was dealing with everyone, the babies, the young adults, the adults. You know what I'm saying? So that's the good thing. So you grew up from this. Okay, now you in this. You grew up from that. Now you into the adults. So we was going from 1, 2, and 3. Like I said, me and my guy Super Terry T, partner, who we doing the highlight. You know, matter of fact, we back in the highlight right now, doing what we got to do. So that's like you say, God working in mysterious ways. Boom, we right back doing it again, and we had all type of artists. You know, like even like in the Night Center where I had the. Frankie Beverly and Mays. I had Teddy Beatty and Lenny. You know what I'm saying? We had big artists, you know, that we had in there. You know, in the highlight we had Johnny Taylor, Tyrone Davis, Marvin Cease, any blues artist you can think of or remember, we basically don't have. You know what I'm saying? So we cover every market from the babies to the teenagers. To the young adults, to the adults.
They knocked it down, but you also used to do the Miami Arena.
Yeah, we took the skating ring to the Miami Arena.
Took it to the Miami Arena. So how did that come about? Because I've never seen it. It still hasn't seen anything like that to this day where you have it's like a big jam.
Yeah, it was more like Miami Arena. Because everybody already had a lot of people had their own skates anyway. You know what I'm saying? So we just turned the arena into a big old skate park. Yeah, we turned the arena into a big. That was the first time that ever happened.
Right.
You know, so they was shocked just as well as we was. you know, for the people to come out and do their thing and they had fun.
I remember that, man, because you had battle of the DJs. And I'm bringing these things up because this is like the Miami Arena is monumental in Miami. It's gone no more. But at one point, that's a lot of black people in one building. There's no fights, no shootings, no killing. And it was all positive, and it doesn't get brought up enough. Ross, real quick, I want to go back to Pac Jam. What's this whole Pac Jam Junkie thing? Because Ross he's talking where he's like, man, he said you gave him a Pac Jam Junkie t-shirt. He wish he had it to this day.
That DJ Amazing Chico from Ghetto Style DJs, you may not ever heard of him. He's a legend. He gave me a Pac Jam Junkie t-shirt. And I wish I still had that bitch right now.
So where does the term Pac Jam Junkie come from?
Pac Jam Junkie come from, like I say, when the weekend get here, everybody waiting on Pac Jam to come. You don't been to school all week, but you can't wait to Friday get here. Friday, Saturday, they already know where they're going. So you become a Pac Jam junkie because every weekend that's exactly where you at. From the soon as the doors open, boom, you there. You know what I'm saying? So and you got every week.
It's like you
ain't there just this week and then you gonna come back another 3 weeks later. No, you there this week and then like I said, some of them a lot of them was sneaking. They were sneaking out, and when the mama told them they can't go, they holler about they going to stay there at their friend's house just to be going because the mama wouldn't let them go that night.
The late great Uncle Al, definitely I would say who I've seen myself was a student of yours as well.
Oh yeah.
Just speak to just him and y'all relationship.
Oh, we was like brothers. We was like Uncle Al, very humble, very always friendly, always kind. You want it, you ask him for it, he gonna give it to you. So he never tell you no matter what, and anytime I went to call him and say, hey, come on man, we gonna do such and such. I need for you to do such and such for me. Can you do this? No problem. I'm there. So that's Uncle Al, was always to be right here and always be in my heart. Because Uncle Al is a legend. You know what I'm saying? He was doing just what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? He was entertaining. He wasn't a DJ. He was an entertainer. So that's he always will be there. Everybody gonna know him. Even if you didn't see him, you gonna know about him.
Beach Fest.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was yours.
Yeah, but a lot of time, a lot of people don't know a lot of stuff that be mine because I'm not that type of person that want to say, boom, I'm did this, I'm doing. No, that ain't me. Like I say, this is my first time doing an interview. I'm doing it because it's with you. Right. I'm gonna do an interview. I'm gonna do it with my kid. So this is what you do. Hey, I want to do it with you. Right. Beach Fest it started off as Splashdown. You know what I'm saying? So we started doing Splashdown, but then everybody started doing Splashdown. So I said, man, let me change mine up. Let me do Beach Fest. You know what I'm saying? So when I changed it, Beach Fest 95, I went to Beach Fest 95. That's when I first started doing it. Okay. Beach Fest 95. And we had major artists out there. We had Busta Rhymes. We had Busta Rhymes. We had so many artists. But we had Outkast. We had Busta Rhymes. We had Outkast.
Outkast.
We did Tupac. We did have a lot of people. I'm trying to remember that last one that we did. That first one we did, Beach Fest 95.
I remember you told me you was the first one to bring Tupac down.
Yeah, but I brought Tupac when Tupac had that song "Brenda Had a Baby."
This is crazy. So this is what? So this is before Pac, West Coast Pac. This is when Pac is still with. Oh man, this is Brenda Had a Baby.
Yeah, he was hot. That record was real hot.
Yeah. Okay.
And we brought him to the beach. Matter of fact, we brought him to the beach. Yeah, we brought him to Splashdown then.
So how was that? Because that's great. So like you have these stories with these legends before they become these big time legends. Like I seen that. What's the story behind that Jay-Z?
Well, that was big then. They was big then. They just was bigger later. They got even bigger. You know what I'm saying? But it was big. It was huge back then. Just like Jay-Z. Jay-Z, Jay-Z was very cool. Jay-Z didn't act like his stuff didn't stink. He was just a normal person, and he was performing. Biggie Small, it was just normal, entertaining.
Right.
Throwing money in. Puff Daddy, I remember Puff Daddy on stage with Biggie Small, throwing money out to the crowd. And Lil' Kim, all those people was like, they was big then, but now they just don't got bigger. You know what I'm saying? So right. You never know who never imagined. Look at Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Look at Usher. You would never imagine that. But.
So the Usher, because I was going through the pictures. So then that's when Usher is like way younger, which is crazy because you don't really get a lot of unless you're watching like the Usher documentary, you don't really get those stories or like just that Usher when he was younger. It's always like you start at 7 o'clock. When it got Usher and then and beyond, but that the younger Usher you don't get. So how was he during that time? Did you know, or did you feel that he was gonna be this major Grammy star back then?
No, I didn't ever know that, but I knew that he was hot with the songs that he had out then, and that's the only reason we're gonna want you to come through Pac Jam. You ain't hot, we don't want you.
Right, which is great. Okay.
So you was hot with you had to have a song or two that was hot for us to be saying, okay, man, let me get you there. Because what it was, I always, you know, I each one of us had our position. You know, me, Hop, and Marvelous JP. You know what I'm saying? JP always be, you know, JP the one more the engineer man. Hop was more of the one that go get the artist. I tell Hop, hey man, we need such and such. We need Babe, we need this one, we need that one. Hop, go get him. You know, so Hop, that was Hop's job to go, you know, lock the groups down, or go get the groups. You know, by saying, hey man, see about getting Tupac, see about getting Biggie, see about getting Lil' Kim, Junior Hop. You know, then that was Hop doing.
Man, that's crazy, man. Marvelous JP. This piece, late great Marvelous JP, which is that's Unc right there. I often refer to him as the architect. Because every time, especially when I was young, I look up, he always doing something with some wires. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, man, I don't know what, but JP gonna fix it.
Oh yeah.
So speak just to those who didn't get a chance to be around JP as much, and just to the kind of person he was, and the importance of who he was to just not just the Pac Jam, but just to you.
Oh yeah, Bob is we was a family. We were a family. We were still a family. Not late, great, Marvelous, but that was Marvelous. He knew his lane. You know, he did what he supposed to do in his lane while we did what we supposed to do in our lane. You know, anything need to be fixed or anything we feel like need to be worked on or whatever, Marvelous don't do it. All you gotta do is tell him, and we know it's gonna get taken care of. You know, so Marvelous was the ladies' man. You know, the Marvelous.
Yeah.
You know, he was the ladies' man. So
yeah.
He had that special voice that grabs the ladies. You know, so he knew how to wiggle them down. You know, to make them feel real good. That was the Marvelous one.
The Marvelous one. Now.
Shampoo. It's Friday night throw time it is. Drop a tree. Okay. Friday night throwdown. Miami goes to Orlando.
This is the beginning of just a lot of the Miami hip hop culture. You sit at the forefront of, right? But then you say things like, I don't really got to be out there like that. I don't really care to have like people know. So is that by choice? Like more so like, all right, because some would say, man, you being fake humble. Right, or some would say no. That's really how Chico is. He genuinely just doesn't really need the limelight like that. Right. So where does that come from? Where does that?
Well, I've been DJing for 40-some years, like almost 48 years. So I'm the same person as 48 years ago. I'm still that same person. I don't change. You know. So, like I said, I'm off this box. I'm talking like this. Mm-hmm. I'm on that box. I'm a monster. So it's because that's my job. Okay. And the thing about it, I love my job. So when you love what you do, ain't nothing nobody can do to affect you.
You took it literally from the skating ring off of 441 all the way to now you guys are on the water. Well, that's crazy. In between that, legendary moments, legendary acts. Where do you see just your legacy and just the brand of Grown Folks Night Out and the amazing Chico just going from here?
Well, I see it getting even bigger. You know what I'm saying? Because like still, my whole point of doing what I'm doing along with Super Terry T at Grown Folks in the highlight is just giving the people something to do. It's not about the money. It's about us getting out, having a good time, and having somewhere to go and have a good time. You know, without looking over your shoulder, without not worrying about somebody finna do something foolish, somebody finna do something. Nah, we don't. That's the audience we not even
worried about
catering to. We not even drawing. The people that we're drawing is the people that been looking for this for decades, and here it is. We bringing it to you.
Okay, all right. I like that. I like that. Last question is my dad, because I be debating in these streets, man, and it's one question I can't answer. People want to know how and where did you come up with the name Chico?
I come up with the name Chico with when we first started. I had a Mexican down hat. That's what I had. Yeah, I had a Mexican hat. I put it on. I had a Mexican hat I put on. It was blue. We know with all the rhymes and all that thing. I just say Chico. Somebody said something Chico, and I stuck with that name for the long. Yeah. That's how I came up with that name. Wearing that hat. 'Cause I always like to wear hats. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I had a hat like that on, and that's how I got started. Big T probably gave me that name, Amazing Chico. Big T was, like I say, the first one gave me the opportunity to get behind the box and do my thing. And, you know, I shocked him just as well as I shocked myself, because I didn't know I was gonna be that strong, that powerful, you know, that much energy come out of me, you know. But it's like energy that was waiting to come out, to explode, you know, and that's what happened. So I think Big T gave me that name, Amazing, you know. So Amazing Chico, and I went from Chico, Amazing Chico, to the grown folks. I went to Chico The Leo. You know
what's the inspiration behind the Chico The Leo?
Just Chico The Leo, so because it's just more mellow for grown folks.
For grown folks,
Amazing Chico. Amazing Chico is for Pac Jam.
Okay.
Chico The Leo is grown folks.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the type of book I'm gonna do, a book saying Amazing Chico The Leo. So now I'm covering all the areas.
The full story. So we got a book on the way. In the book, we're gonna get a lot more details.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
You get a lot of pictures, and I was the type of person that I took some pictures, but I wasn't taking a lot of pictures, because I wasn't that picture person.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I did take some pictures. I had just started taking pictures when I started doing the pictures with the Jay-Z, the Casey and JoJo, Frankie Beverly, Usher, you know, Immature, them. And I just started taking pictures. Before I wasn't worried about pictures. I was worried about asses and seats. So I ain't
right.
The pictures, I could take pictures anytime, but nah.
That's crazy.
But it's good to have pictures as well. So yeah, good memories.
Yeah, right. No, you need that. Listen, y'all have heard it here first. Okay, this is the first interview, and it's first mini, because you're going to come back on the show. This ain't your own time on the show. We got to get you back on the show. You know what I'm saying? Always live, always different. The amazing Chico The Leo, go time. Yo!